Hi guys, let's continue our journey to Python Galaxy. On Python, if you announce that a variable has a numerical value, you are ambiguous. As explained in the theoretical chapter, the number can be integers or reals, also called floats on Python. As a quick reminder, floats are a superset between integers and decimal number. We'll explore how Python differentiates integers at the end of this video, so stay focused. Okay, let's go back to our business. As previously explained, integers can be either positive or negative. Let's now create a variable which we will name t, like trading, and link it to the value 7. Now, how can we make sure t is an integer? A specific function in Python can prove that is correct. As explained in the previous class, you will have to run the type function and insert your variable between parentheses. In this case, the output will indicate int, which means the value is an integer. The type function can also be applied directly to a value instead of a variable. For example, if I put minus 478 between parentheses, Python will correctly indicate that minus 478 is an integer as well. Now, let's create a variable t2 and store the value 7.907 inside. I will use the type function again. It's a float. As you can see, floats are real numbers. As soon as you have any decimals, Python reads it as a float. And as you can imagine and describe in the theoretical part, floats have limits. You can get more information on this at any time by importing the system library. We'll get back to introduce you to libraries later on in this class. So import sys and execute sys.float /info. Well done. So let's look at two other built-in functions. First, int transforms variables into an integers. It's conversion function as well. This is why 7.907 become 7. The function will keep the list of digits before the decimal point. We can also use the float function. As you can see in this case, Python added a 0. The previous number was 7 and now the value is 7.0. Variable can also be filled with non-numeric value, like string or booleans. For now, let's start analyzing booleans. A boolean can be true or false. So, let's set the value true to a variable that we're gonna call ABC. The result of this function is bool, which means that is a boolean. So, let's set a variable true with a t in lowercase. And now, let's check the difference. As you can see, for Python is detecting an error. It's telling you that the name true is not defined. Indeed, as for strings that we're gonna check out in the next session, Python is case sensitive. And you have to be careful when you are using the booleans. Always use with an uppercase on the first letter. That's all for this class. And see you in the next session.